Pavegen. Many of you have probably noticed that the word smart is being used more and more often to describe different products, homes, appliances, cars, and even whole cities are now smart. And of course, in those smart cities, you can find smart roads. They have additional functions that make them stand out from ordinary streets and sidewalks. Firstly, they're able to generate electricity. Secondly, they can collect data about traffic. That is about the amount of people who move along a particular route. Pavegen is a project that's been in development since 2009. British engineers needed more than 10 years to make the idea a reality and spread it around the world. Today, Pavegen paths are being used with uttermost success in shopping mall, airports, and boulevards. In countries such as China, Mexico, the UK, the US, and the United Arab Emirates. But how do they work? The surface contains of two layers. The bottom layer contains a huge number of tiny, interconnected electromagnetic generators. On top of them there is a layer of triangular-shaped tiles. When a person steps on the tile, their weight causes the generators underneath the tiles to generate power. This is how the kinetic energy of the steps is turned into electricity, which is then stored and can be used, for example, to power the lights around it. At the same time, the system stores all the information about the steps, which allows to collect data that can have a commercial application. For example, businesses can find out if there are more people at a certain time in a certain place. Michelin UPTIS. Now let's take a look at these airless tires made of biodegradable material and 3D printed with a variable tread pattern. When Michelin showed the new Pavegen tires in 2017, they looked a lot more like a product from a science fiction movie than an actual project that could become a reality. Nevertheless, 2 years later, Michelin showed the first working prototype. It was called UPTIS, which stands for Unique Puncture-Proof Tire System. It doesn't have a fancy blue pattern-like concept. Instead, there's a flexible wheel which successfully absorbs any shocks, isn't afraid of punctures, and eliminates the need to monitor any pressure. All other advantages are inherited from the Vision concept. The first passenger cars equipped with these tires will hit the market in 2024. Cape Sharp Tidal. Green energy is not limited to solar panels and wind turbines. Another much less well-known way to obtain renewable energy are tidal power plants. They are installed in places where the gravitational forces of the moon and the sun substantially change the water level every day. For example, in the video, you can see the Bay of Fundy, known for its record-breaking tides which can reach 18 meters. This is where the Irish company Open Hydro and the Canadian company Enyware have launched their experimental project. These are huge turbines that are placed underwater and connected to a power plant by cables. The technology can be used to measure the power of the waves and, of course, to generate electricity. The advantage of the system is that the turbines can be moved and transported if necessary. In addition, the space underwater is not limited, which means that in theory, it's possible to create huge and incredibly powerful power plants, even with only 2 turbines. Cape Sharp Tidal is one of the most productive tidal power plants in the world. Ninu. We weren't kidding when we said that everything around us is gradually becoming smart. Even perfume bottles have some sort of artificial intelligence. Ninu is a unique patented system to create unique fragrances. It consists of a bottle in which flasks with fragrances are inserted as well as a mobile application. The scent can be changed in seconds. And there's a huge number of settings to play with. Thus, one single bottle of Ninu is capable of replacing almost all other perfumes in the world. Orka 1. What at first glance appears to be an unremarkable pair of wireless headphones is in fact a device capable of giving the hearing impaired the ability to fully understand other people. Orka 1 is a new generation of hearing aid powered by artificial intelligence. Once in the air, it uses AI denoising technology to separate the voices from the background noise. It reduces the volume of the background noise and may speak louder, clearer, and more understandable. Orka 1 will also allow you to answer calls without reaching your smartphone and won't let you miss any notifications. Perhaps the only drawback is the relatively limited runtime. The device can be used for 10 hours with the AI denoising technology enabled. However, charging takes only half an hour, so this is unlikely to be a serious problem. By the way, you can buy the device right now. It will cost you $2,370. Saildrone. Large bay, seas, and oceans are areas that are incredibly difficult to monitor. Until recently, countries simply didn't have the technology and resources to provide an adequate level of awareness of the state of the waters under their jurisdiction. However, the situation is gradually changing. For example, in October 2020, Saildrone, a tracking system consisting of 6 floating devices, was tested. The solar-powered drones were installed in the coastal waters of Molokai Island in Hawaii, where they successfully passed one test after another. Only 30 days were enough to show all the outstanding capabilities of this technology. For example, the drones are able to analyze and register the movements of watercraft, as well as detect any unnatural or suspicious behavior. In this way, it's possible both to prevent accidental fuel spills and to fight illegal fishing. For example, the Saildrone notices ships that stop in prohibited areas or turn off their automatic identification system in protected areas. The system has also successfully worked in an artificially created search and rescue scenario. The Volvo VERA. Although truck drivers are still in great demand around the world, this in an area in which humans may soon be replaced by machines. Autonomous trucks are already being tested. Volvo is the company that's excelled in this area in particular. A few years ago, it showed the world's first electric autonomous truck. VERA is a wheeled platform with a container mounted on top. The top speed of the truck is 40 kilometers per hour, but that is not enough because the work is done in industrial areas. At the moment, autonomous trucks are used for small shipments in the Swedish port of Gothenburg. However, the company doesn't plan to stop there. Very soon the Volvo VERA will be performing logistics tasks at other ports and industrial sites in Europe. Enyware. The last invention on our list today will not revolutionize the field of logistics, nor will it give mankind an alternative way to produce electricity. Instead, it will bring quick and simple benefits to ordinary people. How? Very simple. Enyware is a work seat capable of correcting your posture. The fact is that sitting is not a natural position for humans. And a sedentary lifestyle, as you probably know, causes a lot of health problems. Enyware partially solves these problems with its unique shape. The seat provides optimal body support in the chest-lumbar region. The patented technology relieves unnecessary strain on the back muscles. And at the same time helps you sit upright during the day. The results increased productivity while working at your desk. Enyware helps you focus better on tasks and eliminate unnecessary pain and fatigue. It'll cost you about $140.